So for our group, we did rats, and the first topic I'm going to talk about is their natural behaviors and their enrichment requirements. So rats are very social rodents, and they live in colonies in the wild. They should live in pairs or small groups while living in captivity. While living in these colonies, they groom each other, they play with each other, and they sleep together. Rats are very adventurous animals, and they love to explore their surroundings, and they're usually found in cities or in your neighborhood. It doesn't really matter. When they are in captivity, they will need to have a spinning wheel so they can exercise and stimulate their natural behaviors because they're so active. Once rats hit puberty and social maturity, mostly the males can become aggressive towards each other and determine their hierarchy. Female rats tend to be more active than males and hardly take a break and settle down. Rats depend on their nose and whiskers to get around since they have poor eye vision, and sometimes they can be seen moving their heads back and forth to clear their sight. They also communicate to each other by making sounds that humans can't hear, and if you do hear them, then it means they are stressed or in pain. Rats also grind their teeth, which is called bruxing, when they're stressed, in pain, or very calm and relaxed. A side effect that can happen while they grind their teeth is that their eyes will move in and out of their sockets, which is called eye-boggling. This only happens when they're calm. Rats benefit from having a variety of different objects in their enclosure that they can move around, manipulate, and use for bedding and gnawing on. Examples include wood blocks, balls, shredded paper, nesting materials, and more. They also benefit from being handled often and having time outside of their cage in a controlled environment. Rats are known to chew, so other ideas to keep them busy are giving them treats, toilet paper rolls, Kleenex boxes, cat or bird toys, and apple sticks. Using a plastic igloo is a good idea for them to sleep together and hide for protection as well. To stimulate their digging behaviors, you can provide a little bin in their cage filled with dirt and plant grass seeds, and once they begin sprouting, the rats will dig and eat the seeds and extra unwanted critters from the dirt. An example of an enrichment idea in the summer to cool them down in the heat would be adding a shallow bowl of water with peas floating on the top of it. When the rats dive for the peas, they are exercising, getting a treat, and refreshing themselves from the heat. The next topic I'm going to talk about is their rats' natural history and basic anatomy. The scientific classification of the rat consists of the Rodentia order and the Muridae family. There are over 130 species which originated in South Russia and northern China. Rats are very social animals and are rarely ever aggressive, as well as easy to train. These qualities, along with being easy to handle, makes them a good pet choice for children. Rats can also be very affectionate and intelligent. Rats are nocturnal omnivores. They have small bulging eyes and ears, short hair, and a hairless tail. Their tails help with balance and thermoregulation. Females have longer tails than males. Rats have two types of hair, the first type being the underhair and the second being the guard hairs. Their hair grows for 17 days and then rests for 17 days. The hair also grows in a circular pattern. Rats also have vertebrae, which are hairs specifically for sensory input. Rats have a Harderian gland, which produces a porphyrin secretion and is located behind the eyeball. They also have open inguinal canals, an os penis, diffused pancreas, divided stomach, and a large cecum. Rats have one permanent set of teeth in which grow constantly. Therefore, rats need to chew and gnaw daily to wear them down. And the last topic I'm going to talk about is their nutrition requirements. A seed diet is usually the most common choice in feeding rats. This is a problem because it's not a guaranteed balanced diet, since the rat can pick through the seeds and only eat the seed it desires. This may also increase the risk of obesity. So the enrichment idea I mentioned before would only be a once-in-a-while treat for them. The recommended diet consists of pellets or blocks because it provides them with a balanced and more uniform diet. Adult rats need 5 to 10 grams of pellets for each 100 grams of their body weight a day. Although rats only usually drink 10 milliliters of water for each 100 grams of their body weight daily, they should have water available always. Fresh vegetables and fruits can be added to the rat's diet in moderation.